Mic test. Okay, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, Terrania asteroid. Spaced out normal settings playthrough. Last time we left off, we landed our rocket. We had this rocket out in space, and then I actually landed the rocket, and then they delivered a bunch of data banks to this virtual planetarium over here. This storage bin is set to contain a bunch of data banks. So they transferred the data banks from the rockets to this bin over here, and then I got a bunch of research points off of it. So 122 orange points, as you can see here. I'm trying to rush this red ball engine because I really need it for the next like level of progression in the game. And right now this thing is not powered. I need to connect this thing so that I can start doing the radiation research. Okay. I'm usually using a lot of phosphorite, and I don't have any renewable way of renewing the phosphorite, so that might be actually a problem. Also, there's nobody here to do engine tune-ups. I kind of need somebody here to do tune-ups. I could let this guy do tune-up, but he needs a little bit more points to the next skill up. The other guys, I don't think they are very eligible for tune-up. Well, this guy can do tune-up, okay, and he's almost at the next skill point. So we'll convert this farmer into a tune-up guy. Okay. What else? So I don't think there's anything interesting going on in this planetoid. The main things that they are doing here is just to deliver copper to these two storage bins in order to feed my smooth hatches. Right now they are all well fed, so I'm no longer getting the starving critter alert messages. Also, I've done a few things here. I've finished up more of this area over here, a little bit more, not a lot. I will have to Okay, this area I'll have to cover up these two tiles over here eventually, because otherwise all the nuclear waste will just leak out through the vacuum over here. That is something I'll worry about later on. Something I did is I placed a wrench over here, and then I've one of the oxylite head puffs actually hatched. It's called what, dense pufflet. Okay, hatched, and I just transported it over here. This area, I chosen this area because it's somewhat close to a rocket. So in the future, maybe I can put a pneumatic door over here, and then not pneumatic door, airlock over here, so that I can directly transfer the oxylite into the rockets. Okay, there's no other area that's really close to the rocket as this location over here. Also, it's kind of close to the incubators, which is why I chose this location. Another thing I've done is put a mission control station over here. If you take a look at the room size, it's exactly 32 tiles, and 32 tiles is the minimum size for the laboratory. This mission control station needs a tile, just one tile of line of sight to space. So as long as you can have one window tile, that's good enough, I think. Okay. You need the light source to be actually on for this to be considered a laboratory. So right now I've disconnected it because I'm not usually using. I don't really need the light to be on. I'm not using the laboratory. In fact, even after I launch this rocket, I'm not going to turn it on because I want my rocket to be as low as possible, because I want it to be traveling in space as long as possible in order to get the maximum engine power. Another thing that I've done is I've converted all of this area into just a private bedroom. Oh, there's this aeroport that's missing a tile here, because I actually deconstructed some of the tiles here just to make this a 24 tile wide room. This had to be 24 tile wide, so normally it has to be 6 tile horizontal. There's only 5 horizontal tiles here, which is why I need to make some space. There are 8 dudes in total, so I have 8 beds down here. This one does not actually have it's not considered a private bedroom. If you take a look at it, it's only 21 tiles wide. I'm somehow not able to fit. I'm not able to fit more tiles here unless I kind of like do this. I lower it by 1 level, which will make this thing extremely ugly. I'm not sure if I actually want to do it because 1 morale is just not such a big deal, to be honest. And I'm kind of running out of space. I have this massive space over here that I still don't know what to use it for. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can work on something on this in the future, but not right now. I just can't think of anything to work on. And also, this thing is, I need this light to be off. It's constantly draining power from my stuff, from my circuit. Okay. there's nothing much has changed here. In fact, nothing at all has changed here. I've something has changed here. There used to be a bunch of water over here. Not a bunch of water, but a bunch of petroleum, a bunch of like crude oil, a bunch of random stuff over here. And then I've just placed a mesh tile over here just to let all the contents sink to the bottom, so that I don't get the constant building flooded messages. I was getting a lot of building flooded messages because of all this liquid. But then I placed an airlock over here and I disallow access into this area over here, so all the hot water just fall down over here. Besides this, what else? There's a bunch of squeaky plufflet that I've transported here. Okay, and they are supposed to like finish eating up the chlorine. Somehow they are overcrowded, huh? I kind of don't want them to be overcrowded. Is there any way I can maybe do this? Place a pneumatic door over here so that I can seal this thing up. Seal this space up, and then I'll open up these two doors so that they can get out. This needs to be priority 6. Okay, what else did I do? Oh, the liquid pipes, I've seen a change. Now water is coming from the other side and is getting sent to the electrolyzer. Okay, so I'm no longer using my water sieve to send water to the electrolyzer. I have a new source of water, which is from the salt water here. All the brine is sent here. Half of it is going into this hydroponic farmhouse, which will eventually be used to grow lettuce. Half of it is sent to this desalinator over here, and then desalinator will send it out through this teleporter unit to send over to the other side for electrolyzer. And the last thing I've done is I've actually uncovered this minor volcano. I forgot to mention this. I think apart from this, nothing else has changed, so I'll just quickly go over this. Oxygen pressure is looking quite nice. There's a bunch of polluted oxygen that I kind of want to get rid of. I don't really like the look of polluted oxygen. They just look so, I don't know, like not pleasant. I could put some deodorizers over here just to get rid of all of this garbage. There will be a bunch of slime down here, I think. Some of these are actually off-gassed by the slime, so there might be some slime down. Is there any? I can put a deodorizer over here. It will require a bunch of metals, which I'm not really a fan of. There's also a bunch of here, but there's no wires nearby that I can use. So I think we can try to put a deodorizer over here. Maybe in this corner over here. Or maybe either here in this corner here or in this area over here. I think this corner will serve as a better location. And then let's put a deodorizer here as well. You need to connect wires all the way there though. And I don't really have a lot of lead wires. We'll still be using lead because it's the most like cheapest materials to use. Okay, I doubt they will actually get this done in time because they are constantly just getting metal ores and delivering it. In fact, metal ore I have is down to 36 tons, and of which 16 tons is in this bin itself. So there's very little metal ore left in the game. Yeah, on this planetoid anyway. So I need to start sending over iron ore soon. Because all the copper ore is going to run out on the other side. Okay, over in this area, I've not mentioned the last change that I made, which is to build a bunch of pipes in here. As you can see, they're actually building up all the pipes. And I actually snake the pipe around just so that there's a bit of oxygen more oxygen that gets stored in this area, stored in this rocket itself. Similar to how I snake the liquid pipes around. Also, another thing I did is I filled this bin with a bunch of oxylite here. There used to be a mass table here. I deconstructed that thing and deconstructed the mass table and put a bin here, so that the oxylite can serve as a backup oxygen for the tubes. they're going to be working in here. In fact, immediately after the pipes are built, I will just let my dupes come in and send my rocket out to space for a second batch of data banks. Okay, by the way, this gas pipes has also seen a little bit of change. Not a lot, a little bit of change. It used to go directly through this ammo suit docks, but then I changed it so that it go one tile above. That way I can actually direct, I can use the pliers to decide whether I want to send oxygen in this area or not. Because when it's going through, I'm not able to really do this. So I need it to be one tile above so that I can just cut it off whenever I want to. That way I can divert all the oxygen into areas that I really want. Also, I've I built pipes here, both gas pipes and liquid pipes. I've directed them into the input ports because eventually I want to kind of start filling up the rockets because eventually all these rockets will be sent out to space as well. Eventually, like maybe cycle 250 or so after I finish all my data bank research. Okay, let's see. So we're going to wait a little while more. Meanwhile, I have 109 more oxylite. Let's try to put more oxylite in this bin before deconstructing this bin, because we will have to replace it with this mass table over here. 109. Let's make it 110. So it'll be 195. And then we will set this to priority 9. They should start delivering the oxylite in. Also, we can take one more printable. I have not selected this until I started recording, so that I can just show you guys what I pick. Let's start killing these guys. I don't really need this grub. And there's a bunch of guys in there as well. I want to get rid of them. I've set the attacking priority to high very high for everybody, because they are just not attacking these guys and they are just constantly roaming around and giving me starvation alerts, which is kind of annoying. This is 8 of 8, so that's good. Let's see. I don't need grub. Grub are only good for like food. I kind of don't really need food. We'll just get ice. That's fine. Also, let me just quickly show you guys the temperature overlay. There's a bunch of chill here because I've set this aqua tuner to run when it's above 1 degrees. So all of the water coming through is actually at negative temperatures, which is why it's chilling down this part of my base, causing my base to be kind of coldish. Eventually I have to increase the temperature though, so that my base doesn't get overly cold. But for now, I'm trying to make it colder so that all this yellow can actually vanish. Because yellow means that the temperature is kind of high. I want it to be lowered to around like, I don't know, 20 degrees. Where it's kind of this greenish tint. Okay, all the heat is coming up from below though. This area I want to keep it hot. And my thermal aqua tuner is actually performing very well. As soon as I said that, it stops working. Okay. Check my natural gas reserve. Okay, there's a bunch of natural gas, that's fine. This thing is not running. My spawn is not running because there's no more water here. So I think I will have to actually direct. I need to put a steam turbine here. So I'll need to send a bunch of plastic across. The problem is I kind of don't really have any plastic right now. Let me check. Do I have any plastic on this planetoid? I have 400 kg of plastic left over from the bits and the steam turbine deconstruction. So let's send the 400 kilograms of plastic over. I forgot where this thing is. Okay, I need to send plastic over. Manufactured material plastic. And I kind of don't really want them to get the plastic from inside here. They're going to start picking the plastic from here instead. From this part over here, which will be really bad. So I kind of want them to just evacuate the room right now. Or maybe just wait a while until the rocket send out, then we will send the plastic in there. We'll set this to not contain plastic for now, because I don't want them moving the plastic around. They are building the last of the gas pipes, and more oxygens will start coming through. And once the pipe is filled, I will get them to evacuate the area. It says that there's 0 calories, but there's a bunch of grapefruit preserve in here. I have no idea why this is the case. Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have a bunch of grapefruit preserve I put here rather than this area over here, because vacuum also works as a way to make your food sterile, have in a sterile atmosphere. And I place it here because it's a little bit closer to the rocket, so whenever they need to deliver grapefruit to the rocket, they have to travel a short distance only. Also, this area generally isn't quite too far off from this dining area, so they can just come and grab food from here if it's their downtime, and it's not too big of an issue. Also, there are a bunch of liquid on the ground that I kind of want to continue mop up so that they don't stop getting soggy feet. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's do that. By the way, mud. I need to queue up more mud to be made, like 99. Okay, so that somebody continuously just start crushing mud. Oxygen is coming through. I need the pipes to be filled immediately, so I will need to cut this off from the atmosphere docks, so that all of the oxygen gets diverted to the rocket. I don't want any oxygen going to the docks. Also, I need the oxylite refinery to stop working, so I need to cut it off as well, so that all the oxygen actually go into the spacefarer module itself. Lastly, I need to change the guy's schedule to let all my rocketeers go into a rocket. So let's see, who are the rocketeer guys again? Mach 1 Dick. Okay, I've sent the rest two out to the other side, which is why I only have 2 really good operating guys right now. So I need to actually send my cook out, because he's actually the 3rd best operator. So I'll give him high priority in operating, and then I will check his schedule first. Cook, Mach 1, Dig for Op 1. Okay. I need to change them to this schedule over here, or maybe this schedule. And last guy is Mach 1, Dig 1. Okay, and then I need them to go into the rocket itself. I think everything in the rocket is ready. I need to launch right now. I need to fill out the rocket, crew the rocket first. Set it to crew, and then I will set the destination, I guess. We'll set it to just 2 tiles out, and then we'll change crew. Mach 1, Dig for Op 2. Last guy is the cook. Okay, we'll wait for them to come in. Oxygen is still not coming in for some reason. Slowly coming in, I think. They're slowly coming in. By the way, the lower section is completely full of carbon dioxide, and there's also a bunch of hydrogen at the top, because I've put an electrolyzer over here. Before this episode, they were actually landing, and then they were suffocating, so I had to rush the electrolyzer in here, just so that they can breathe a little bit, and a little bit of the hydrogen got expelled to the top. There's kind of no way that I can really get rid of the hydrogen unless I put a pump in there, so right now I'm trying to avoid. So right now I will just leave the hydrogen up there, because hydrogen will not reach them, and even if it does, they are losing a little bit of athletics, which is fine because they are working in a very confined area, so they're not going to be running around a lot. Okay, how about you move here so that I can see the rest of the guys? Where's the rest of the guys? Wait, he's here. I need the last guy to come in. Okay, this thing is filling up fine. Okay, I need to send it out after the pipes have filled up. Maybe I should let them just should just give them like downtime right now. Or maybe deconstruct this thing. You know what, let's deconstruct this bin and replace it with a mass table. Also, another thing that I've done, which I think is quite smart, is, oh, never mind. I've actually placed a bunch of conductive wires in here and I deconstructed the conductive wires. So now there are a bunch of lead on the ground that I can use to connect the wires. Let's build a mass table in there. Mass table. What material shall we use? Is there any metal ore in here? There might not be any metal ores in here. Oh no. There's no metal ores in here, damn it. I should have placed a bunch of heavy out conductive wires. Heavy out wires here as well. The oxygen is still coming in. Maybe I can let them get out. Okay, how about I expel one guy? No, I can't do that. I want to keep them inside without actually... I want to lock them inside here. How do I do it? I don't want them to be able to get out. Errands, no pending deliveries. Let's see if there's any metal ore in this metal. There's 200 kg of copper ore. Okay, let's build this off copper ore. Oh, I think the 200 kg of copper ore is from deconstructing the mass table. Let's build it here. It's building it. It's doing it. Okay, that's good. I need this to fill out a little bit faster. Come on. Why is it so slow? Half of it is going to this this vent over here. Okay, never mind. I'll just wait for a little bit longer. The oxygen in the suit is also kind of running out, so I need to unequip the suit right now. Also, damn it, I should have let them sleep for a while first, just to recover all their stamina. I'll let them do one slot of downtime, or bedtime. Then I will give them one slot of downtime. Okay, damn it. What are you doing? Sleeping on the ground. Okay, because the building are actually disabled. I'll need to enable the building. And then I need to set the things back to work. Okay, stop spinning. Just the thing about the beds is I need to keep them disabled, or else whenever they land, they will actually try to sleep on these beds in the rocket over here, which is kind of annoying. Now that is done, should we let them sleep? I think we should launch a rocket. What's their stamina? 63%, 7%, 60. What's this guy's stamina? 63. Both of it is 63. This who is this guy? Dick 4. Dick 4 needs to sleep. Dick 4. You will have to sleep. The rest of the guy can keep working. Okay. Rest of the guys, you'll sleep maybe here. Maybe here. Okay, cool. And I'll launch a rocket right now. I can't want to evacuate the area. What is he doing? Storing materials. Storing where? Oh, in this? Let's stop storing the sedimentary rock in here. Set this back to priority 1. And then I kind of want to turn him around so that he don't go near the rocket. I'll move him here for now so that it goes back a little bit, and then we'll launch the rocket right now. Let's check. Okay, sufficient fuel, everything is good. Begin launch. It's always exciting to begin launch because you never know if something might actually go wrong. Oh my god, do not go near the exhaust. I think it will still burn him a little bit because it's like 1500 degrees. It might be on the same temperature as magma, so if you get close, it will actually still burn him. Yeah, you can see the temperature is ridiculously hot. This thing might actually overheat. The temperature of this is very high. No power, okay. Let's continue connecting it up. Now that the oxylite are all gone. And then now I can actually start to transport the plastic out. Need to start delivering the plastic out. Plastic, manufacturing material, plastic. Set this to priority 9. Okay, cool. Now, critter starvation. I've let them out while they're still starving. Oh my god, there are actually no polluted oxygen left in the surrounding. Should we just kill them then? Because right now we already have a bunch of dense pufflet as squeaky puffs. So I think won't be a bad idea to just kill them, get rid of them. Also, let's dig this out so that we can get the slickweed. I want to also just put a bunch of slickweed here. Slickweed grain. And then berry, microbe musher, berry sludge. We need to send a bunch of Bristol berries over. Let's start sending a bunch of Bristol berries over. Bristol berry. Okay, so they should start loading this container with Bristol berry. We need this to be a lower priority so that they actually transfer the Bristol berry over to this conveyor loader. Also, we need to remember to set that to allow manual use. Okay. Low priority. Priority 4. How about setting storage to high for everybody? High. Okay, how about, yeah, just everybody can have a secondary role in storing. Not for the rancher though. I want the rancher to be completely focused on ranching. The other guys can do the storing of stuff. Yep, sure. Meanwhile, let's check on this area. He's sleeping on the freaking thing. Why is that the case? Sure, let's just do this. Make sure they are assigned a bit. And then I need him to not do the rocketing tail stuff. I need to connect this up, back up. And then I need them to start doing operating. Then I want this guy to low priority in rocketry. In fact, I want none of them to be able to do rocketry. Let's check his stamina real quick. 76, 77. Okay, let's make sure that their rooms are correct. Okay, there's still a bunch of rooms here. 98%, 99%. Okay, let's set his schedule back to normal. Dig for... Where are you? Dig for op 2. How about moving it a little bit back? I want them to only sleep when their stamina completely reaches 0. What's their kcals, by the way? One of them is actually going to starve. We will not give them any downtime slot because whenever they are starving, they'll just eat. They'll just eat from here. Okay, let's take note of the timing. This 195, then maybe about 11 o'clock. So around 10 o'clock, I think, 10 to 11 o'clock. Let's see how much data banks they can make in one cycle. right now there's 4 units of data banks. Let's check back at 196 to see how much progress they have made. Meanwhile, on this area, um, I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I've already more or less finished everything. Is there any area that I can excavate? I need to deconstruct these 2 doors just to expand the area, I guess. And then I guess we could also just remove all these tiles. They aren't really that necessary anymore. What else? I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I kind of need to transfer all their eggs out. I need to put an auto sweeper down and sweep out all their eggs. There's a long way to this area though. We might just actually you know what? 4 squeaky paths is already more than enough. 4 squeaky paths is more than enough, man. These guys are tame. I need to send their eggs out. We'll set this to not sweep only. We'll dump out all the salt. And then we'll send a bunch of critter eggs in here. Okay, and then we will also send a bunch of critter eggs out to this bin over here. And I don't need any incubators. I don't need any incubators because we have more than enough paths already. And I'm kind of in the process of building a bunch of deodorizers around. There's not enough sand. Okay. I need to continuously send sand over. Let's see. Is this bin over here? I need to send a sand filtration medium. Sand. Okay. They should be sending a bunch of sand over. Meanwhile, my kcals is up to 12,000. What is he doing? He's grabbing copper ore from all the way here. Oh my god. That's a serious amount of travel time. Okay, this guy finally has electrical engineering so that he can do the... Let's see. He can do the tune-ups. Who is he again? I think it's the farm guy. This is what happens when you have too many I want him to not be able to do storing, so that he can focus on operating, cooking, and farming. That's already more than enough jobs for him. He'll constantly be very busy. I need him to have a high priority in doing this. Set this to priority 9. And this to priority 9. Also, I need to mop out a bunch of this liquid. I have no idea where this liquid came from. I don't want them to get soggy feet while they are working on the tune-ups. Also, let's try to mop out any foreign liquid on the ground. Okay, and I kind of want to disable him from working on the glass forge, but I still need him to be doing tune-ups. How about making this tree so that hopefully she doesn't do any operating here. And I think I need a duplicate motion sensor here. The problem is there's no good way to place it down. Automation. Let's see. Tube motion sensor. The problem is, as you can see, he'll be standing on this tower and there's just no way to place it down. I need a weight plate to be placed here. Okay, sure. Let's deconstruct this tower actually, and then we'll put a weight plate there. Then we will connect this thing to the weight plate. We'll just use copper. We have a bunch of copper here from our smooth hatches. So I'll put a automation wire here, and we'll put a weight plate down there. Also, I have a bunch of overheated messages. It's the aqua tuner. It's I need to disable auto repair on this thing. Sometimes overheating. The water is here is 15 degrees. Current ambient temperature, okay. It's losing heat. It needs to be made of steel. Because your gold amalgam has very little thermal capacity, which means that it's not able to be cooled down fast enough by the steam. And I need to put the thing in here, the steam turbine in here. Because this thing is not actually producing, it's completely overpressured. Let's see, steam turbine. Also, I put a temperature MO sensor here. I want to send it out only if it's above like, I don't know, 4,000, 4,500. I'm not sure what the overpressure of a steam vent is. So I was saying this, only above 4,500. 4,000 maybe. And then can we actually build it? Because have the thing came over. It has, okay. Oh no, this is a solar panel. What am I thinking? Okay, it has came over. Some of it came over. Let's put this down. And I don't really need any. I don't really want any automation. Put it down here. What is it made of? Iron. Can we make it out of any other material like copper? Let's build out of copper. Sure. Where we can build it wherever. We can build it here. Let's connect the conductive wires to it, and then we will need this water to get sent into the electrolyzer itself. So I will need the pipes to be connected like this. Igneous rock, okay. Igneous rock. And then I'll need to disconnect this so that it doesn't look too ugly. And I'll need this to be built with priority 9. So some of them should actually start working on this, get to work on this. Let me just quickly check the priority to make sure that they are indeed working on this. I mean, okay, some of them are trying to work on it. That's good. And meanwhile, let's start mopping up more of this water. No, do not mop up the water here because I need this area over here. He's doing it. Okay, that's good. Meanwhile, this guy has starving. He will just grab the food and he'll eat it. So I don't need to allocate any downtime slot for them. Okay, this is actually basically a waiting game right now. You know what? I might actually cut the episode here. These paths are annoying, man. The alert message are constantly very annoying. I really don't like killing critters, but can we relocate them here then? There's a bunch of polluted oxygen here, and paths can eventually get rid of polluted oxygen because they actually secrete a lot less than they emit. So if I have a way to wrangle them, if I wrangle them here, then I'll be able to deliver all of them here. I want to relocate all of them roughly to this area over here. So we will start placing a critter drop off over here. And then after that, we can start wrangling them up. Auto wrangle surplus. I don't know, like hatchling. Then they should actually wrangle the puff. Relocating the squeaky tufflet, okay. How big is this space, by the way? 64 tiles, which means that I'm only able to fit 4 guys in here before getting overcrowded. I think each of them requires 16 spaces. Damn it, I need 80 more tiles in here. This pneumatic door can go. I don't really need this pneumatic door. And I need to dig out a bunch of abyssalite, I guess. Fine. Usually I don't like digging out abyssalite, but I don't really have a choice here. I need to open up a bit more space. Okay. Since I have a bunch of idle dupes, I will just let them do this. There should be a bunch of mafic rock around. There's actually no mafic rock. What's this material over here? Mafic rock. Okay, there's a bunch of mafic rock there. I need a ladder over here just to deconstruct this thing. Let's put 2 ladders over here. And then we need about 16 more spaces. Because there will be a new squeaky path coming in. And right now it's 64 tiles. I need 80 tiles worth of space. Deconstructing this will give me 2, so I need 14 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How about just deconstructing this entire section, just so that it looks a little bit more pretty. Sure, I'll let my guys do that. Also, I think I'll cut the episode here because right now it isn't very interesting. Also, is delivering the sedimentary rock there. I think I'll set this to sweep only, because it's not really necessary anymore. I just want a bunch of sedimentary rock here to be used as construction materials for all of these drywalls. Sedimentary rock, okay. Sedimentary rock. I need to start. They can actually move over here, but they can't move over in this direction. I need to... The thing, I don't want to put more ladders here. The reason for that is because the rocket, it might actually be in the path of the rocket, so I will not be able to build stuff, which will be kind of annoying. I kind of want to build ladders like this, but that will be in the way of the rocket. It might actually be in the way of the rocket, I'm not sure. Let's build this out of sedimentary rock. But I still want to just finish all these dry walls as soon as possible. So you know what, we'll just do it for now. And then we can deconstruct the ladders later on. For now, I just want to finish all of this as soon as possible. I don't think I'll need this tile over here. And then I will just put a bunch of ladders up here as well. I'll put a bunch of ladders here. This should allow them to reach all of these tiles. Also, we have a lot less ammo suits here because so there's a 1 ammo suit on the ground. There's completely no ammo suits left in here. There's no uranium as well. Seriously? Oh no, it's because the access is cut off. 1 ammo suit. Because they are not able to get this 1 ammo suit. Wait, why are they not delivering it? They should be delivering it out to this thing. 1 ammo suit. Errands. Current errand, okay? They're actually delivering it. That's good. He's grabbing it and delivering it out. Okay, that's good. I need to send a bunch of ammo suit back here. Make sure that ammo suit is being sent out. And then I need to start wrangling up more of these guys. Okay, this guy is working on the material study terminal. That's good. Where are all these ice coming from? I mean, this water coming from? I thought I wanted this thing to be mopped up already. This steam turbine is still not being built for some reason. There's a bunch of plastic in here already. There's 200 kg worth of plastic here. Why are they not building this? Also, I need this thing to be running again. Come on, this... How about setting it to yellow? Screw it. Current errand, okay, cool. I need this thing to be built ASAP. The steam in here is already hot enough. How about you? Where is the... Who is trying to do this? Errands... Range 1 up. Where is he? I don't want if it's too far, I don't want him to be running over here. Okay, it's quite far. I don't want him to be doing it. You... How about you do it? I will stop everybody from coming in here as... I'll stop everybody from coming in here for now. And so that only you can actually do this. I'll move her so that she resets her errand. What is she doing? She's going to mop. Errands. Unreachable, not permitted. What do you mean not permitted? Oh. Okay, I see. How about setting this to low? So they actually does it. Okay. Wait, what the shit? Errands, unreachable, require learn skill. Oh, this need mechatronic, I think. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, made a mess. I'm quite fortunate that I peed in here rather than the other areas. The pipes are clogged up again. I need to disconnect it. Okay, and then is this thing getting built? Come on. This volcano is still not erupting for some reason. I want to see this volcano start erupting. Also, I've never actually uncovered a volcano before. This is the first time, or maybe the second time I've uncovered a volcano. And actually get this like... Oh, I realized something. Holy shit. These tiles. I should have made them out of insulated tiles. Damn it. Now all of the heat is going to be lost to this granite over here. I don't think it will be too bad though, because I have a bunch of water here. It will act as a buffer. Hopefully the heat won't spread fast enough. If it actually does, then I will have to replace all of these tiles with insulated tiles. Okay, made a mess, that's fine. Is this thing done? This thing's being done right now. Okay, it's working. Sending water out. Cool. Okay, finally. Okay, good. Now, I'll need all of this to be connected up. This is the problem with this setup. You have no... I need an ammo suit. Damn it. Okay, I can't even put it here. If I put it here, my dupes can't actually reach it. This is the problem with this stupid design. I could build a... I could shift this out by one and build a sensor there. I'll disconnect this for now. I'll wait for the water to come in. Then I will connect this thing up. Then I'll connect one of the hydrogen pumps up. I think that'll be good enough. Okay, cool. Nice. Brine is going to cool this area down. What's the temperature here, by the way? It's slowly getting cooled down. I think it was like 90 degrees before this. Slowly starting to get cooled down. I don't think granite pipes will do a very good job though. We'll just check in a few cycles to see how it does. My puffs are still getting starvation. I need to relocate them here. Puffs, priority 9. And then what else? What are my guys doing? Delivered clay. How about setting this to disallow manual use so they stop doing useless things? And I need to wrangle this guy. What is this guy doing here? It's delivering the ammo suit. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Pick up ammo suit. Okay. Ammo suit is getting sent over, which is nice. Wait. He took an egg, goldfish egg. What the heck? What did he do? Oh my god, he's grabbing all the eggs and placing in there. Oh my man. How about setting this to disallow manual use, so that you stop sending eggs in there. Also, this is a constant alert message, which is annoying as hell, man. The steam is not able to cool down this thing fast enough. Damn it, I should replace it with a steel. The way I come in here previously is I put a manual airlock over here. I shouldn't have deconstructed a manual airlock. Let's just replace it, put it back. Also we need to put a tower here. Is there any way I can put another manual airlock down? I could put it here. No, I can't, because when I deconstruct that, the air will just rush out. I could put it here. I'll have to put a towel here. I'll just use a regular towel. Okay, this should work. And we'll just set the thing to above 21 degrees. Water is coming in at 15 degrees, around 15 degrees. It's going out at 18 degrees. Okay, so temperature increased by like 2.8 degrees, which I guess is okay-ish. I guess it's okay. I kind of want it to be a little bit colder though, because I eventually want this area to be a nice temperature. Right now it's way too hot. It's 50 plus degrees. I want it to eventually settle to about 40 degrees. I think that will be good enough. And meanwhile, this area is getting colder and colder. How about setting this thing to, maybe I kind of want to increase the temperature by a little bit. How about 10 degrees? Otherwise I don't want this area to be too cold, because otherwise my dupes will get hypothermia. This area though, this area is still kind of warm because it's filled with a bunch of glass. Maybe I can expand this polluted water loop. The reason I'm not expanding it is because I have a insane pipeline over here. I need to rework on my polluted water pipeline. This water is coming at 20 degrees. The polluted water coming in here is actually just giving me a bunch of cooling. My water supply is actually decreasing because I'm pumping out polluted water constantly. I'm using a bunch of water for my research as well. It's only the radioactive research and the orange skill point left. You know what? We are checking in after one cycle. Previously I got 74. Previously I got 4. Now I got 77. So that's an increase of 73. So that's roughly 73 data banks per 1.2 cycles, 1.1 cycle. So doing a little bit of math, that's about 70 data banks per cycle, which means that I need about like 1,000 more data banks, to be honest. Let's just do a quick math here. Assume that I need about 1,600. 1,600, that's a little bit too much. How about 1,400? That's easier to calculate. So divide by 70, there will be 20 cycles. I need to keep my dupes up in space for 20 cycles. So they are kind of already at the place itself. I need them to constantly be moving. Otherwise, there will be no rocket engine power. Are there any fuel left? Fuel, there's very little like oxylite left in there. If you change it here, will it be okay? 1.5 cycles, okay, that's good. I need the engine to be running so that I get engine power. I'll end the episode here. This guy should start wrangling all the puffs. Okay, this needs to be yellow. Okay, he's actually getting the slickweed out. Okay, that's good. Okay, they are not relocating it here because this needs to be enclosed. This needs to be enclosed, huh? Can I actually increase this? I don't think I can. Yeah, I'll need to build an enclosed area. I need to seal this area up or something. How about temporarily placing them in here? I want the puffs to go here so that there's a bunch of polluted oxygen here that they can breathe, so that I no longer get the irritating message. Puffs, okay. Put puff and pufflet in here. You can also put the puff prints. No, but puff prints can actually breathe everything, so they are fine. I need the puffs to be sent here. Check the errands. Okay, reloading Twitter is #1 errand. I'll actually stop the episode here because it's just a bunch of waiting now for me to actually get the data banks. And I'll check back in with you guys maybe at around cycle 200 or so, cycle 200. Because by then my guys should be running out of oxygen here. Oxygen level is already depleted by about 300 grams per tau. So there should be still a bunch of oxylite being emitted. Eventually I think they'll run out of oxygen by cycle 200 or so. So I'll check back in by then. I'll see you guys for now. See you guys on episode